There are a lot of advantages to being full-time. Biggest advantage is time in the day. So it will definitely help our recruiting, be able to build out the team, not only in size, but the quality of runner that we want, because it's going to give me time to actively pursue these people instead of just kind of touching base with them on occasion, and hopefully in the end yield more of the type of athlete that we're looking for. The other thing is, for the current athletes that we have, it's also time. It gives us more opportunities to work with kids when their schedule might help their schedule out. Babson's a very demanding school, and there's a lot of motivated kids beyond athletics looking towards the real world.
Having Coach be there has just been excellent, because he's there whenever athletes, whether it's myself or anyone else on the team, can go to and ask questions, and if there are any problems then we can always go to him, whereas before he wasn't always there. And so knowing that he's going to be there now that he's full-time is such a relief, and so awesome, I think, for the program.
It's a little bit different now that Russ is full-time, so he's able to commit himself more to it. So he's kind of changing things up slowly, so he's kind of figuring out what he likes and doesn't like. I know jumpers have had more access to pits, which is great to get outside. Distance is a little switched as well. He started to do speed workouts earlier on in the year, which is very helpful for having us race early on in the season. Definitely see a lot of progress in time trials, the enthusiasm on the team, the culture, everything is just really gearing up to a good season.
I'm able to work with athletes in maybe events that they wouldn't normally try. And it won't be for everyone, but if you see potential in another event with someone who would normally just kind of get put in the back burner because you only have 2 hours to get things done, now we can start looking at where we can get more points when it comes to the big meet at New Max, and see if we can start squeezing it out with the team that we have. And then, of course, take that same philosophy moving forward.
There are more women in different areas in the events, and now that we have coaches that coach specific events, I think it's really helped advance kind of where everyone is, and for people to be able to ask their jumping coach or their sprinting coach or their distance coach what to do, and getting workouts from them has been so helpful.
In previous years, Babson's we've been good for the new MAC, not great. We haven't had depth, but with the recruiting class, the school having better reputation, just the program itself for track and cross country improving as well. We're getting much faster recruits coming in. Like even this year, our recruiting list is very impressive. So one thing this year I would definitely say is depth.
The first year class looks really talented, and they're going to make up for a lot of lost points. One of our events that we're looking to fill in is the jumping events. We have some good first years coming in that's going to help fill in some big holes that we normally always had in the jumping events. So just to start to see the Babson runners start filling in some of these events will show some success.
We've done quite a bit of goal setting. We did it at the beginning of the preseason, just to give people a focus on where they want to be, whether it's at the beginning of the regular season or towards the end where New Max and regionals and beyond kind of start to fall into place. But I think at this point, we really just want to improve from where people were last year, and just kind of be on a pace where, whether you're looking back from cross-country season or whether you're looking back from last track season, then just to kind of be doing better and progressing as an athlete.
Encouraging a culture that we need to really lead to a winning program. So it's important to really foster an environment where everyone feels connected to each other, because workouts are different, the entire mentality behind your event's different, so that's important. Second off, I think comes down to individual performances. We really want to make a name for ourselves on an individual level as well for every race, so taking New Mac titles is huge as well for points. But overall, I think the goal, since we're in a growth period with recruits, transfers, and just the team in general, having such a young team with only a few seniors, is to move up in the rankings. So the goal is 1 to 2 places.
My job is just to promote the communication and allow us to be more supportive and help the team push each other. It's not just me that's doing the pushing. So I think that having that philosophy and allowing people to just be there for each other and support each other and push each other and make each other race harder will allow the team to be more successful.